All right, guys, welcome back to another Digital Gate Studios production. We got Neeto in the house again.
How's it going, guys?
This is a special one, guys. Another unboxing. We got our hands on this a little bit early, and I know a lot of people, including myself, was like, what does the texture look like? Is there texture on those promo cards? And what do you actually get in this Beelzemon box? So are you pretty familiar with this? I know everyone's been kind of waiting for it. This is technically a new format, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for the pre-release event.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of like, oh, only purple cards, and like try to build something that you can beat other players with. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a lot of the stuff in there, especially next set when we get the Beezlemon X Anybody.
Yeah. Like the combination of that and this, I think it's gonna change the format, right? Also, this is gonna be the first starter deck with like a ghost rarity. I don't know what the actual like how rare it's gonna be, but apparently there's the Beelzemon alternate art.
Which Beelzemon is it?
I think it's this one. I think it's the one that's in this box, but it's like all purple.
Okay.
I might try and get it to pop up on screen for the video. But yeah, so I'm super curious to see, you know, what these cards look like. So let's just jump into it.
Let's do it.
So, I always forget these ones are taped on the sides. All right, crack into it. I guess we don't have to be nice to this box. All right, so this one comes. So if you guys didn't know, like this is a hefty box. This comes with the deck, 54 card deck. You get a promo pack. You get sleeves. Oh, those are cool sleeves. Okay, that's it, guys. Nothing else in the box.
And I think most of the stuff is foil, isn't it?
I think so. I think the whole deck is foil, to be honest with you. So really cool sleeves. Those are actually really nice. Those actually make me want to play this deck. That's cool. I like that. And then
is that a memory gauge at the bottom or a poster?
It looks like it is a play mat. Interesting. I did not pay attention to that. So we're gonna set those over there. Comes with a full play mat. So you know, most people at this point have their own mats, but this could be something good to give to like a new player that wants to start the game.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Ooh. Really cool. Nice. And I believe, yeah, it's double-sided. You got your imp mods. Sweet.
That's cool.
Right, well, that's cool. It's a neat little addition.
I don't think the other ones had mats.
No. They had memory counters. Some of them were like the pseudo acrylic ones.
There might be memory counters in it still.
Oh, so it's not promo pack. It's literally just
banded. I think it's just all of them, and then you just might have it at the back.
Yeah.
Do we want to go through?
Let's go through the normal deck first. We'll leave that there, kind of tease. So, let's jump into the deck. So we get a new egg. We get another Yamon. Now, from the list you've seen, is this Yamon? This is the one they use, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Can you read it off for me real quick?
Yeah, this is if this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord in his traits, trash the top 2 cards of your deck when attacking. I'm pretty sure.
I think so, because I think almost everything in the deck has Wizard or Demon Lord.
Yeah. So, you know, you get your 4 of that.
Nice.
And then...
Now, some of these are reprints, if I'm right. Or like I think
sure?
towards the back
have to be,
towards the back of the deck, I think some of them are like there are some reprints of like older Beelzemon stuff.
But new art? Or just foil versions?
I'm not sure.
I guess we'll see. So we have a nice, really cool textured, I don't know if you can see that. We have another textured Intmon.
And this is the one that can warp into Beelzemon,
yeah,
I think,
it's another
once you hit
warp.
20.
Yeah. If you hit 20, you can warp. Also, when a card is trashed from your deck, delete one of your opponent's level 3. So I think this is going to be an automatic 4 of, I would imagine, in the deck. I'm not a big Beelzemon player. I know that you've probably dabbled in it a little bit. Yeah, or at least played against a lot of competitive players. Tim, if you watch any of his videos on the channel, like I think he's our local Beelzemon expert. Him or a couple other people at our locals. So we have a new Candlemon. Oh, this one's not a 2 cost. Why would you play this one? Cool artwork, though. Really cool. On play, trash tip, top 2 cards of your deck. On deletion, if you have 10 or more, draw 1. This deck is going to be so streamlined. Like, all these cards pretty much go in the deck, I'm pretty sure. A lot of them do, anyway.
I know it's silly. This is one of the cards in the deck I'm actually excited for.
The Phascomon?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a blocker?
It's just a rookie blocker. I think it can't attack or it has some other clause. I think for decks like Beelstarmon and like for the the purple only event, I'm playing like the purple Metal Garurumon promo.
Yeah.
So like with Kaiser Nail being able to spit out 2 blockers, being this one and one of your level 4 blockers, I think is a lot better than just having like.
That's true.
Because like a lot of times when you're nail boning, you're getting a level 4, typically a blocker, and then your rookie is just like a random floodgate.
Yeah.
So now like this is a blocker, and I think
this could be fun in my Anubismon list too.
Heck yeah.
Really cool. Also, it's a dark animal, so it doesn't really just. It's pretty universal. It doesn't necessarily fit the deck other than just being part of it.
Yeah.
And then, see, I love when they do this. So in these starter decks, they always it doesn't matter what starter deck it is. They always try and toss in blockers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever noticed that? Like, even like the older ones are like, here's a pit or a dark Tyrannomon, in the.
Honestly, I think this is better, or not quite. I think there's an argument to maybe play this over like Beelzemon or something.
Because it has the on play. You just hard drop it for 4, trash top 2 cards of your deck, and you have a blocker on board.
Yeah.
It can attack and not lose memory.
Yeah.
That's a really good card. It's not a surprise that those are all 4-ofs. I mean, when they build these decks that they intend on people just to play straight out, they're like, okay, well, we have to give them some protection from stuff. So they give you all these nice blockers. Really cool, though. Yeah, everything's foiled. So we got 4 new Witchmons. Really cool artwork, too. I love the fact that everything's foiled. When Digivolving trashed everything in this deck. Every card in this deck just trashes your deck. But it also activates all those options from your other cards, right? Like all the stuff that if you trash this, like Pandemon or Death of Cannon, goes to hand if you trash it, right?
Yeah.
And then of course there's all the Beelzemon stuff that kills things and plays Impmons and all that stuff. So we gives us the ratios are always interesting in these decks. So what do we got? We have 10 level 3s and only 8 level 4s. We're already on to the level 5s. So this deck is going to run a lot of options because we're already getting to the end of this. So we're going to play, looks like 5 Balmons. So when Digivolving, got 2 when Digivolving effect. Trash top 3 cards of your deck. So everything just trash. This on deletion, if there are 10 or more in your trash, you can play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without playing the card. Yeah. Okay, so another Turbo Beelzemon card. Really cool artwork, too.
Yeah.
And then we're on to the man himself. So this deck comes with just 2 of the new Beelzemon. Textured, beautiful.
Sweet.
Good. Cool. I think that is a 4 of in the... No, I think they run 2 and 2 of the EX2, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of the shenanigans. And then I've actually seen, so we have the Beelstarmon. I've seen them run a 1 of usually, I think, in the deck. A couple lists I've seen.
Yeah.
A new Beelstar. So do you play this in like normal Beelstar? You still just run the engine from BT6, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it can. I don't know if it fits in normal Beelstar.
I don't think it necessarily does because it doesn't play. Yeah, because it doesn't have any interaction with 7-cost options, so I don't think it's the same engine. And then we get a new blast mode. So these are all textured. Love it.
Blast mode's the one that sees play, and
yes,
for like in this deck especially.
It replaces the old blast mode. So we have awesome, cool texture there. 2, 2, and 2, which is an interesting ratio. So only 4 level 5s because I think they intend you to warp with the 2 Hitmons. Interesting ratios just to play right out of the gate. And then we have new Iron Makos. And I don't know, I was talking to a couple purple players today, and I think that these end up replacing the other Iron Mako, even though, or you play like 1, you play like 3 and 1. Or
yeah.
You can play 2 and 2 because the other Iron Mako is the memory setter, or helps you with memory, and this one does not. So, and the other one lets you turbo or go fast into the blast mode.
Yeah.
So.
But like we're kind of going up into the blast mode for super cheap and turboing there anyway.
Right. All right, here's the new 7-cost option. Here's the one that everyone's talking about. So we have a new 7-cost option. This is the one that goes straight into your Beelstar deck, right? Because it has a delay. So not only do they get to do their 7-cost stuff, but they also get some extra bonuses. When this card is trashed from your deck, place it in the battle area. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Delay, return one purple Digimon or Tamer card from your trash to your hand. So that's going to be awesome in Beelstar.
You're always going to be able to find your pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Even with you trashing everything, especially like being able to like trash 3 and then you hit the EX2 inbounds, you're going to trash another 3. And like you'll do all this trashing, but like you're never going to have to worry about, oh, I trashed my blast mode, or oh, I trashed the X antibody, cuz like that card's just it's so good. It's so good for the deck.
So those are all the new cards. And now I'm going to take back what I said, because the ratios are better than what they are right now, because the rest are reprint cards, but we're starting with level 3s. So
I think they're good reprints though.
No, they are. Yeah. So we're all the way back to BT2. They're like, okay, we're going to give you some BT2 stuff. So we'll just pretend that these are up here with these little. But these are foil. So you weren't able to get these in foil before, unless you got alt arts, right?
Because I think there's like an event pack 1 version of it.
Yes.
Or
there's
also the box one, I think.
Yeah, the one where it's behind him, right? Like Beelzemon's like Tamer Evo 2, maybe? Something like that. One of those premium Bandai sets is what it came out of, So now we have,
That's 14 rookies. That's better than 10.
That is better than 10. And now we're going into the champions. We have the promo 77 Wizardmon. Interesting. Okay, so they're giving you promos.
I've like before like we knew exactly what was in the deck list. I was like really worried about like, oh, I'm gonna have to pick up those Wizardmons, but like I knew they were expensive. But now you just get a playset of them when you buy the decks. There's no point in me buying them now.
And not even 2 of. They're like, here's 4, because it's a really good. Skull Satamon. So BT8. This isn't even a card that I've seen used in Beelzemon.
No.
I think this comes out, right? I'm pretty sure they just take this out and put in something better.
You put in the Bow X antibody.
Which one?
The level 5X antibody
from BT12.
Yes.
Yeah. And then this one is ridiculous. Death Slinger. I think it's interesting that this, aside from the Rivals Barrage, is the only option that they included in this, but it makes sense because this thing is just awesome. I think that it would have been cool to put in Death to Cannon just because it's so like IP meta based towards this, it's like his gun, and it's used all the time in Beelzemon. But yeah, Death Slinger, it lets you kill things for cheap based on how many cards are in your trash, which is what this deck does. So that's it, guys. So after that, we have another cool memory gauge. I always forget how these go. You gotta like that thing.
Nice. Oh, the glare.
Oh yeah. Sorry, wrong spot to do it. We'll do it down here.
Yeah.
So.
Modern Beelzemon.
Yeah, something like that. There we go. Pretty cool. They're like acrylic, so they're plastic. They're not metal or anything. And then, as always, when starter decks, they're like, here's the rules to the entire game. Even though this is such a basic representation of how the game works. Which is funny because this is not like an intro level deck or an intro level kind of way to play the game. It's like the fact that they expect you to maybe pick this up and just hit the ground running and play the game is borderline ridiculous, Like, okay, yeah, sure. But I think that they could probably just throw this out and just save the 6 cents on printing all those cards. So that's it, guys. That is the core of the deck. Now, the fun stuff. These are the ones that people like us that don't necessarily play Beelzemon have been really waiting for. These are the ones.
This is the reason we'll buy the starter decks.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, borderline disappointed, no texture. Just the overlaying foil. So I was really hoping that X antibody was going to be foiled. We have the Guilmon ST7. So
the warp one?
Yes.
Nice.
The one that already has 25 different alt arts. And then we have the Vmon that also is... Oh, it is the warp one. So I will have to... So do I play this or do I play the other one, like the store champ one?
I feel like the regional one's gonna be like, I don't know. You'd have to consider which one's more max rarity, but
or just which one you like the art better. But I don't know. I didn't realize that was the Vmon that's in this. But
the regional one has like Old Force behind him.
That is true. Yeah.
But I like.
He's so mad.
I like the punch.
He's so angry. All right, and then this is the one a lot of green players we've been waiting for. Look at this Argomon.
It's a beautiful Argomon.
It is beautiful. It's not textured, but it's still shiny. Very, very nice. This is one I was excited about. My security control deck. Look at this tactical retreat. Oh, so cool. You got Leomon. You got your Meikumon. I mean, cool guys don't look at explosions, right? They're just running away from it. Love it.
They're definitely all scared though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not walking away. They're running away. This is the one I was excited about the most because so cool. Then it's the Sunrise
promo?
Yeah, Sunriza, yep. Not textured, but we did get the textured one in the gift box, right? So it's like, which one do you play? Because this is a unique art, and the other ones are not unique, but you do get the texture out of the gift box. I think that one will probably stay at a higher value because this one will be easier to buy.
Yeah.
And then we have Pagu.
Pagu.
Yep, very, very good egg. I think this easily just kind of goes as the 5th egg in the deck.
What I was going to say was that's probably the 5th egg you play.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this one too. Old school ST6. Oh, was that Crescarurumon in that deck?
Yeah.
Right? Like old school Digiburst and stuff. This one is textured.
Is it the EX1?
EX2.
Nice.
This one is textured. So this is a textured reprint.
And that's probably, I feel like that's a little cooler than the Iron Mako alt art one.
Yeah, so this is the one that continues you to trash, right? This is the one that loops the trashing.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you get 2 of these. Sick. And then the Beelzemon, the BT2 reprint.
Oh,
this one is also textured. Yeah, so this one replaces the one where he's sitting on the throne,
I don't know. I like the sitting on the throne.
I did too. That was one of the original cards that really got me into the game. Not because I was really necessarily like married to playing it, but I was like, that's a really cool artwork.
Yeah.
And I think that card retained a lot of its value early on just because it was a really cool artwork. It was probably one of the most like mature artworks in the early part of the game,
Yeah.
Really cool. But this, this might kill the other than the collector side of it. If you really want to play it, we have another BT2 alt art. Really cool texture though. Really nice swirls.
Heck yeah.
Really cool stuff. And then last but not least, the X Antibody.
The one everyone's after.
Yeah. Not textured. But you are going to see people want to play 4 of this. I mean, this is coming out on Thursday. We have the ban list coming tomorrow. If you're watching this, the day it comes out. Question is, does this get hit? That's pretty aggressive. I mean, I guess we'll see. But so we do get some texture cards in the reprint. You get 2 of the Impmons, the Beelzemon. So you can play this straight out of the box if you want to. But that's gonna be it, guys. We didn't pull the super rare card. Surprise, surprise. Gonna be curious to see what the pull rates on that are. Hopefully someone at our shop pulls one.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I really want to see what that looks like. Hopefully it's textured. Come on, Bandai. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We hope you enjoyed this. And this is what you have to expect if you buy a box. We'll see you next time.